Hello, chat. Wait, no way, Penguin just. Wait, no way. It was so early. Okay, we're gonna do some early studying. I didn't know Penguin just was awake. Why is Penguin just awake? We're gonna do some early study. We're gonna do paper one, not paper two. Paper one. Paper one, paper one. Look at different text types, and we're gonna look at some other stuff. Paper one. Can't believe Penguin just is here. Paper one, genuinely, I think it's not gonna be that bad. Last year was really bad with the really colored infographic. Yeah, nice. This year, I think there's probably gonna be um one speech, one infographic, or something like that. No, one speech, maybe one speech and one eulogy, or one. I don't know. I shouldn't be that bad though. I'm HO. I have to do both though. So okay, Gian. I'm gonna go eat breakfast first, and then I'm gonna kind of come back and study. I need at least 15 minutes, so you can leave. But I'll leave my stream on. the hell? I should study with Lo-Fi Girl. Why is Lo-Fi Girl drinking coffee and it's like nighttime outside? How do I go to my channel? Anybody watching my stream? Whatever. I say fuck paper two. So paper one. We'll find some paper one texts. What do I feel like I should practice? I need like a no, not marking. Thank you. I need to know. Oh, it is. Is there like a specific what's it called? Right, features, but also I saw this already. Literary devices that each one does. I already looked at the comics one. We know what this is. There's the panel, the gutter, negative space where it's white, camera angle, symbolism, emanata, punchline. Alright, whatever. It's totally chill. Whatever, I don't think I need to do comics. I think I need to do propaganda features. What is this? Okay, so look at this, look at this. Opinion columns. How to analyze the opinion columns. No one is watching me. No one watching now, that's mean. Five. It's kind of dark outside. Okay. Writing, when you're writing about an opinion piece, you were commenting, you may want to organize your body paragraph around these major stylistic features. gonna write this down in case today's paper one is all about opinion pieces. So, wait, that's actually really good. That gives you like an automatic style how you want to approach it. Diction, structure, and POV. Right, but I mean like the entire thing should be diction. This is like framing. Right. If you have your thesis statement, each paragraph is focused on like an authorial choice. For example, the author's choice of diction, and the author's structure, and the author's point of view. It makes it like not that strong though. No. It should be like 3 points. The overarching point is to convince people to improve their physical health. The first point should be by giving them, by motivating them to physically go outside. The second one, using statistics to break the bias. Number 3, you know, it can't be like one on like authorial choices each. Otherwise, it makes it weak. I mean, you can still do it. I guess this is like for like last case scenario, diction, structure, point of view. That's fine. I don't like it though. It would be much better if I just like, if we just did the wrong way. I don't want that 7, bro. So. Where's my phone? Is there a way to put on like, put this in the background so I can just listen to bro?
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks.
God.
I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view.
No, I
Next,
wanna put
I
it-
set a priority
skip,
and a
skip,
due
skip.
date to keep
No.
things on track.
Please skip.
I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add the action items field so AI can show me the next steps.
Please skip.
I add my teammates as watchers so they're in the loop.
Please skip. Please skip.
ClickUp makes work easy, from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below to create your workspace for free.
Okay. Oh, do not F with me like this, bro. I cannot skip it physically.
Your email is your first online impression. Make it count. With GoDaddy Email, you get a professional address that matches your domain. It builds trust, boosts credibility, and helps grow your brand.
Just give
Setup
these
is
guys
quick,
free.
and your inbox is protected with built-in security. And if you ever need help, we're just a call away. Start building
Bro.
your brand, one email at a time.
Okay, skip.
In the beginning, we had to make a choice.
Dude,
But what
what
we
is your
didn't
issue?
realize was how far we were willing to go.
What is your issue? Oh my, okay. I should get rid of the thingy. I want the audio to be though. Okay, good. Very nice. Okay. Let's go back to study. Ooh. Nobody's watching me though. Okay. Through the use of diction, structure, and point of view, there's no what's it called, Oxford comma. The opinion piece persuades readers to X. I feel like look, it's like you're putting pathos here, logos here, and ethos here. It just makes it a weak essay. I mean, last case scenario, then it has to. What's done is done. On opinionated pieces, they usually use humor. They usually use figurative language, which is metaphors, imagery, and irony. Make the reader engage with the art. Right? Bias, pathos. So this just focuses on the words. This one focuses on like textual features as well. Right? So images, photographs, or allusions to thingies. Logos, actual statistics to have credibility. To what effect does the writer vary the length of sentences? Come on, what are we looking at, bro? Oh my god, I want to eat breakfast. Somebody make me breakfast, bro. I'm hungry as hell. Don't you? Oh, it actually looks like hella locked in. Alright, anyways, point of view. How does the author make the reader see their point of view, referring to I, we, or us, or them? Right? How does the inclusion of a personal story add to the writer's argument? How does the writer's use of verb tenses common in recent events? Completely fair point there, my friend. Let's look at defining features for propaganda. Right. Actually, I like to use call to action. But if everybody uses call to action, then isn't that gonna make your thingy mundane and boring? Don't just use call to action. It's a call to agency. It's to break the bias, and it's to make the audience, feel a certain way. Pretty good. Right. Make sure when you're looking at like propaganda posters, it can appeal to either logic, emotion, or both. So if we're looking at like there's this propaganda poster on like joining the war, and it's like, oh, defend our motherland. That's like emotion, right? Because you feel nationalistic and you feel patriotic about your country, then that's appealing to your emotion. But if it's saying like, hey, if you do this, then this will be this. We gotta defeat these commie gooks because we gotta, whatever, right? Then that's logic, right? It's not emotion. It's like it's logical to fight the evil that is communism or whatever it is. But I don't think communism is evil. Just saying. Yeah. Right. Imperative verbs. That's really key. You wanna always say like, the author uses imperative verbs to directly address the audience, thereby directly engaging and involving them with whatever. Is it decision making? Is it whatever? The use of fonts. Right, this is really important. Sometimes you sit down in the exam and you actually forget how important that is. You're talking about color, style, size of the fonts. Right. Because if it's it might be beneficial for you to look into what is the point of different colors. Like green makes you feel like having nature. Orange is like more like logic, youth, change. White is pure. It depends on the context in which it is obviously used. But yeah, it would be beneficial for people to look into that. Let's see what it looks like. Orange is like more like logic, youth, change. Oh, it's pretty not that delayed actually. Symbols are images that represent abstract ideas. Their meanings are social and cultural constructs. Symbols are effective for communicating. Yeah. Right. It's just the main things. They shouldn't be that hard to find. You know, the symbolism of the use of a hammer, the use of a sickle. You know, what's that have to say? It's about the workers, right? The peasants, the people that work in the farms. Symbols like flags, symbols like, you know, objects that are, you know, important. All of that. What does it say? I have a second viewer. Alright, idealization. Right, I guess sometimes people use that for propaganda. Style of artwork. Right, I feel like that's not that important. This other one, we can look at this. Visual narrative. Images tell a story to engage their audiences. Images tell a story. Blah blah blah. This is not that important. Slogan, tagline. Rule of thirds. That's kind of important for advertisements, because the photographs obviously want to draw your attention to the center, the focal point, or the as Akshat describes, the salient focus of the advertisement. Signature, logo design, color. Right. Not just contrast, but the meaning behind different colors. Very important, like I was saying earlier about white is pure, orange is youth, change, new, purple is like cozy, dreamy, and green is like nature / like, you know, healthy vibes. Alright, let's look at some persuasive techniques that ads usually have. To remember these in case you can notice them. Ooh, hey, it's my name. So for testimonial, right, that's just ethos. Problem, often depict a problem, not for a solution. Wow. That's like every single product ever. Okay, appeal to authority. References to studies or people with authority, right, that's ethos as well. Double entendre or pun. Words sometimes have two meanings, which advertising often exploit for laughs, pun, or positive connotations. How does your ad use humor or a play on words to make viewers engage with the brand? Thank you. Double entendre. Thank you for it. Alright, association. Alright, symbolism again. Okay, let's go back to personal. We went through opinion pieces, propaganda, and ads. Now you look at personal letter. What are some key features of this? Kurt Vonnegut states, "I am writing this letter to let you know how real I am." I know him from somewhere. I don't know what he's from. Yeah, he's an author. Right, he's an author. But what book? What book? I have no idea. Maybe I just briefly saw it. We can do this later. Okay. Is there genuinely two people watching, or is my thing tripping? It says two people watching. Okay, oh, I am tired, bro. I don't want to do this. The purpose of a letter often relates to its message. In other words, it should say something with meaning. This may include sharing an insight, making an argument. Thanks for that. Call to action, again. It's like call to agency. I wouldn't use the word call to action because it makes it mundane and bland. Like everybody else is gonna say CTA, call to action, especially people in Mr. Ned's class. So say something like call to agency, maybe. No, that's too similar. Tries to motivate people to do certain things, to foster change and spark agency, maybe. If you just use call to action, it's like hella boring. Anyways, pronouns, right? Me to you. A relationship between the reader and the writer, right? Whatever. Tone. That's good. I feel like tone is something that you always like, you overlook. It's really easy to analyze, especially casual conversational tone for like blogs, letters, or is it a stern, strict tone, or or like the mood of it? I don't know. Okay, let's look at obituaries and eulogies. We haven't really looked at that. If this might show up. Tributes to a person who has died. It is important to distinguish between them. An obituary is a journalistic piece, whereas a eulogy is a speech intended to be delivered at a funeral. Both rely heavily on pathos and past tense. What are some famous people that have like Lenin? I want to see Lenin's eulogy. Hey, Stalin's eulogy on Lenin, or was it Lenin's eulogy done by Stalin? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go through this later. They're probably not gonna put the full thing, but I'm gonna use this as a practice. Yeah. Are the two people watching just my phone and my computer? That might just be. Just started streaming 37 minutes ago. Obituary is a blend of views and biography. It's usually more formal and structured than a eulogy. Oh, right. An obituary is like the ones that they put in like the newspapers that have been pre-written. My man was born in 1975, and he was a good man, and this and that. Be like, oh, the guy who just died. What's his name? Ted Turner. Right. CNN guy. Deeply personal origin. Or anecdotes instead of list of achievements. So usually they have like a real like connection with the person. Direct address. You are a rock. Whatever. Humor and vulnerability. Gentle humor to humanize the subject and direct or speak directly to the grieving. I want to go make breakfast. It's like almost 8 a.m. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Wake me up. No one's awake. No one wants to. Oh, Winning's awake. Psych people. I wonder how you guys are doing. This movie is so good, bro. This movie is so good. No! I didn't have an ad. I forgot to have mine. Dude, this movie is so good, bro. If you get a chance to watch, no one's watching my stream right now, but if somebody goes back and sees this, dude, this movie is so good. Alfonso Cuarón. Easy de Roma, yeah. I wanna watch Children of Men as well. And everybody really likes the Prince from Azkaban. So. Solo con tu pareja. I have Spanish test, so I should know what this means. What does pareja mean? I know I've heard of it. Pareja en inglés. Partner? Couple. Right. Only with your couple? Solo con tu pareja? I don't know what that means. only with your couple, only with our couple. Oh, the name of the movie is The Love in the Time of Hysteria. Only with, oh, real translation, only with your partner. Damn, I can't believe Jaden gets to school around 8, bro. This guy's actually trying too hard. No one is watching me. Okay. This is really good for studying Hanaga. Getting emails back, bro. Security alert. Hey, but there's still time to apply to Quinnipiac. I don't want to go to Quinnipiac. Paper one. Who's here? DJ Nath. DJ Nath is still here. Right. Okay. Back to obituary. I think that's kind of like straightforward. The difference between obituary is very much more formal. It's more of like a objective, like look back at how this person's life was. It's pre-written, but you know it doesn't have a lot of space, so it's condensed. While eulogies are much more personal, more anecdotal, and usually directly address the audience. I mean, the deceased. It's like a comfort to the living, so it can be humorous sometimes. It can be a celebration of the achievements. While obituaries is more like straight up, just like informal. I mean, formal with a purpose to inform. Done with the coffee. I need more coffee. You know what? We're gonna look at Stalin. I feel like we've done this. Right. Anaphora. Right, don't forget Anaphora. I was trying to like remember what's important. Dude, who gives a crap? Hyperbole, whatever. Anaphora, that's good. Because you're gonna be like, we want this, we demand this. But don't use like a authorial choice as the beginning of your paragraph. That limits your analysis to only like a 5, dude. I'm not kidding. As much as I'd love to do this one. You know, I'm not doing paper 2 right now. I can't be bothered. Though I want to see what kind of questions I would get. Symbols, or discuss how writers. Oh, symbols can help a write. To what effect are symbols employed in two of the works? Honestly, I don't really like that. It's kind of narrow. I like broad themes that I can focus on. This one forces you to talk about what I can't even think of symbols in sense of an ending. For human acts, it's like the ginkgo tree, the ledger, something. There's a lot of chronicle, but for sense of an ending, symbols and your sense of an ending, all we know is like, oh, the Severn Bore, right? Clifton Suspension Bridge. I feel like I'm kind of weak on that. If you made me like list out all the symbols and analyze it, whatever. Let's look at on the death of Stalin. Hey, on the death of Lenin. Could Stalin's eulogy on Lenin be used as a source for paper 1? I feel like it might. No, paper 1 English. Langwit. Oh, sorry, we don't want to use this. We want to look at it ourselves. This is pretty long, so I don't think they would like put the entire thing. Maybe like part of it. Okay, let's look at Stalin's eulogy. Lenin's eulogy. I don't think do you need historical context? I feel like you don't need it to analyze this one. Pravda. January 1930, 1924. Special mold. Directly addressing the use of we to refer to everyone as, you know, like a collective, the communists as a collective. We are special. We are made of special stuff. Some wise words here. We are those who farm. Oh, we start with we. What's that? Anaphora? Woo! But usually anaphora is for like successive clauses, but you can just say repetition. There is nothing higher than the honor belonging to this army. There is nothing higher than the title of the member of the party whose founder and leader was comrade. That it is not given to everyone to be a member of such a party. It is the sons of the working class, the sons of want and struggle, the sons of, right, the repetition of sons as well. This is why the party of the Leninists, the party of the communists, is also called the party of the working class. Right, you're appealing to the working class because they're communists. The blows of Tsarism and sentiment, the fury of the bourgeoisie and the landlords, the cold-tucking, the Denikin, and the armed intervention of Britain and France, the lies and slanders of the 100-month bourgeois press, all these corporates constantly chastised our party for quarters of a century. But our party stood firm as a rock, repelling the callous blows of its enemy. In fierce battles, party forged unity and solidarity, and by unity and solidarity achieved victory over the enemies of the working class. Alright, it's clearly appealing to emotion. A lot of pathos. It's not logic, it's just pathos, straight up pathos. The unity of our party as the apple of our eye. We vow to you, Comrade Lenin, that this behest too we shall fulfill with honor. Burdensome and intolerable has been the lot of the working class. Painful and grievous has been the suffering of the laboring people. Slaves and slaveholders, serfs and serf-owners, peasants and landlords, workers and captains, oppressed and oppressors. So the world has been built from time immemorial, and so remains to this day in the vast majority of countries. Scores and indeed hundreds of times in the course of the centuries, the laboring people have striven to throw off the oppressors from their backs and to become the masters of their own destiny, but each time defeated and in disgrace they have been forced to retreat, harboring their breasts resentment and humiliation, anger and despair. Dude, there's no way this is going to show up, but if it does, there's a lot of key things we can talk about. Look at the juxtaposition in these sentences here. Slaves and slaveholders, serfs and serf owners, peasants and landlords, working capitalists. It's oppressed and oppressors, and they're making that. What is that? Is that like juxtaposition? Is that how you would analyze that? The juxtaposition between the two like opposite classes, the two opposite parties, groups of people, entities, distinct entities, two sides. But then bring it back to, you know, it's after this like form, we become the masters of our own destiny. Right. There's no rule of three, it's like rule of two. Anger and despair, resentment, humiliation, defeat, and disgrace. It's like rule. I don't know, man. This guy keeps glazing Lenin, dude. Glazed Lenin non-stop. Genuinely, who is bro? He's not even all that, bro. I like Lenin, but he wasn't the key to Bolshevik rise and consolidation, by the way. Departing from us, Comrade Lenin, enjoying us to God and strength and contagious of the world challenge, we vow to you, Lenin, that we shall spare no effort to fulfill this behest to beholder. The dictatorship of the proletariat was established in our country on the basis of an alliance between workers and peasants. This is the first and fundamental basis of the Republic of Soviets. Workers and peasants could not have vanquished the capitalists and landlords without such an alliance. Dude, no one is watching, right? This is getting really boring. This is way too much to be analyzed. I feel like, this is a eulogy, speech slash eulogy, so you see the use of anaphora here? Departing from us, departing from us, departing from us, departing from us. We should have noticed that. This would be a perfect text to analyze for paper 1. Right, there's a... what's the first basis? There's a second basis, third basis. The dictatorship of the proletariat was established in our country on the basis of an alliance between the workers and the peasants. There are 3 bases that they talk about, that Mr. Stalin talks about. Belarusians. Are these like Belarusians? Belarusian. Alright, let's see what these guys have to say. Right, there's no way this would appear because anybody doing history would understand this as the key purpose. To establish legitimacy as Lenin's rightful successor. Right, no one in English class would know that if they didn't study history. They would just think that he's, like doing a eulogy because he was close to Lenin. No, he actually sidelined Trotsky to do this. We vow to thee, Comrade Lenin, creates a liturgical religious life to entreat Lenin as a saint, to build a personality cult around him, by extension the party, and then by extension himself later on when he gets into power. Use a strong, special mold, special stuff, mounted eagle, romanticize Lenin. Us versus them, that's what I was saying about, like, we communists, we as the proletariat. Oh, so they're... frick is the 2 mark? Look, if you just told one thing and tone one person, right, this is good, like writing one paragraph on how Stalin framed himself as the giver of favorite fortune and defender of Lenin's heritage. That's good. If you just say like religious language in one of them, come on. Just solely one on rhetoric and tone. It has to be more broad. I would say like the overarching idea is to celebrate Lenin's life, but also to create this personality cult around him, romanticizing his life. Obviously, as a history student, I know that it was also to provide Joseph Stalin with like legitimacy after his death, after Lenin's death, to become the next successor. We vow to you, Comrade Lenin, we vow to you, Comrade Lenin, we vow to you, Comrade Lenin. Tatars, Kyrgyz, Uzbeks, and Turkmenians. Wait, this is actually the first time I'm seeing Stalin acknowledge that in the Soviet Russia there's like more than just the Russians. There's Ukrainians, Bashkirs, Belarusians, Georgians, Azerbaijani, Armenians, Dagestan, Kyrgyz, like the Kyrgyzstan. Who's from Kyrgyzstan? Was it Amir? Why is it so dark outside? Alright, pretty good. I want to do another text type. These are all Mr. Dent stuff. I don't like analyzing opinion pieces though. Let's do infographics. Alright. Forrester's Friendly Society, which promises straightforward financial solutions with a human touch. Alright, you see the focal point here, or the point of salience, is the freaking massive pig. It's like kind of hopeful, optimistic, calm, confident. I want more followers, bro. Can somebody give me more followers, please? Somebody give me more followers, please. Is it okay if I move my text? Is this better? Can I stretch it? Oopsie. Is this okay? Better. It looks ugly, dude. This one up here. Should be okay. Oops, I don't want Creative Cloud on. Okay, following infographic is statistics. You can talk about logos. Hopeful, optimistic, calm, confident. Use of colors. Yellow makes you feel happy. Contrast between the pig and its like surroundings. It's like the main pig thing here. Oh, it's 2 pages long. Okay, this is like a it's like a brochure, like a poster, more than like a simple. Or is it all like? Is it one thingy and I have to put it into 1 page? 2 pages. Wow. Saving makes you happier, and you're something for those who save for the future, or something. Neuroscience confirms that those who save for the future exhibit these feelings more than those with no savings, which research reveals that successful savers share 3 habits. They save every month, not most months. They keep savings separate from their other money. They save for the future, not a specific goal. It makes a significant difference to the amount you build up. You're less likely to dip into it unless you really need it. If you save for a specific purpose, you'll stop saving when you reach your goal. You'll spend the money. Why not? Why it works, why not try? Saving a small amount of money can add up over time, blah blah blah. It's a win-win strategy. So what is it trying to say? It's trying to say that Forrester's Friendly Society will help you save. The thing is, I don't really know like what these... Oh, okay. It's like a membership. So how does Forrester's help? It doesn't really tell you. Every one of our products includes free membership and access to a range of products. Don't need a financial product? Don't worry, you can. For only £25 every year, you can enjoy all the benefits of Forrester's extras, including financial support, practical help, as well as social community. I think I need to live stream on TikTok because I don't get any views on YouTube. So it's telling you why you should save, why it's important to save, why you should save. And it's saying that if you become a Forrester's member, it will help you save your money. Alright, it would have been great to read this at the beginning. An organization designed to help protect members from old age financial trouble. Explore how text and images interplay to appeal to a range of audiences. It's good. So the overarching idea is that to emphasize, to underscore the importance of financial saving, or just like financial safety? No, it's specifically saving. But the overarching idea is it wants you to become a Forrester's member. So the whole idea is to underscore the importance of financial saving. To what? To have the audience recognize to underscore the importance of financial saving, to have the audience recognize the benefits of becoming part of the Forrester's friendly society. The financial to have the audience recognize the benefits of financial safety by becoming part of the Forrester's friendly society. Okay, so number one, underscore the importance of financial saving. I'm gonna write this right now. Okay, number one, to underscore the importance of financial saving. Number two, let's look at the structure. Well, I mean, everything here tries to underscore. If you see like underscore, it's like literally the entire thing. 3 distinct points. This one's kind of nice though, it's not that hard. Appeal to a range of audiences. should save your money. Another point is if you say like why you should save money, that's like really broad. That's not close enough. I guess you could do like by appealing to logic, which is low-key like ethos. No, it's not ethos based. Oh, okay. Number one, appealing to logic. What evidence can we use for that? The statistics, right? It's not just logos, it's statistics and creating arguments that are like logically sound, which makes the person recognize the benefits of becoming by becoming so the audience can recognize the benefits of financial safety by becoming a part of this foresters friendly society. So it's appeal to logic, number one. That's good. That's actually pretty good. Number two, not just appeal to logic, it's also wait, what's this here? No spare cash, cut back a little and save. Wait, what? I still don't understand what it does. What it does? Does it give you like discounts or does it give you financial advice? Prudential. By Prudential. By appealing to logic. I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT. Let's see what they have to say. Although I already have a pretty much solid plan on how I might want to do it. Let's see how ChatGPT takes this. Give me a clear thesis, 3 topic sentences. Do not center your paragraphs around ethos, pathos, logos, or specific literary devices. It should be broad authorial choices that link explicitly back to the thesis, which will end with 3 points. Example ... through the choice of ... and ... That's what it should look like. That's what it should look like. That's what it should look like. That's actually very good. Maybe I really just suck. Positive emotional associations, practical everyday examples, and simple step-by-step guidance. Pure, realistic, and achievable achievable by using familiar everyday spending examples to show how small sacrifices can build meaningful savings over time. That's good, but what? So this here? That's it. Just this one section. And what else? This section. I feel like it's kind of like weak. You don't have that much stuff to write about. Reinforce the idea that saving improves overall well-being by presenting saving money as something closely connected to positive emotional confidence. Yeah, that's good. That's good because you can talk about this part, the main focal point or the salient point. You talk about this part, optimistic. Talk about this part and the use of color, the contrast between this yellow and this dark background, the pink around the green. Right, it's a piggy bank. What's the symbolism behind a piggy bank? Saving. It's also pretty funny looking. And right here as well gives you peace of mind. It's a win-win strategy that makes you feel better as well. Right, the word free there as well. Right, that's pretty good. I like that. I like topic sentence. Topic sentence 3 though. Anyone can be a successful saver by organizing information, clear habits, strategies, and actionable. Okay, the third part, right? Simple step-by-step guidance. Yeah, but like, what here? Step, 1, 2, 3. These are the steps. Oh no, these are the 3 habits. So that's not even step. Okay, but you can also talk about this one. Mixed feelings about this AI analysis. I still like my appeal to logic more, though I think that's too broad as well. I'll say make it more broad. Yeah, I like this sort of broadness. Right, topic sentence 1. Create a positive view of saving money and its impact on people's lives. And you can talk about so many things in here. Relatable information. Right. This is what I did. Saving money as beneficial and achievable through the choice of uplifting presentation. Okay, uplifting presentation. Fair. But this is like, it's like, okay, one sentence is on structure, one paragraph is on structure, one paragraph on ethos, because that's relatable information, and one paragraph on more structure, pretty good. I wouldn't say that's how I do it though, but at the same time I overthink and I'm Streisand's awake. Oh, what the hell? Type on TP is in the chat. I've been streaming for like an hour already. Yeah, I don't know. I feel I have mixed feelings about this AI analysis of this. I feel like this kind of overlaps with this in terms of like structure. Bro, maybe you should go to sleep. I feel like this overlaps topic sentence 1. Topic sentence 2 is pretty good. This one was too narrow. I like topic sentence 1. So this wasn't that good. It's okay. At least they are actually able to like think of it when I had like horrible ideas. I had number 1 being appeal to logic, which I think is okay. That's okay. It's not that bad. But appeal to logic covers like everything, because you can talk about statistics and how that appeals to logic. Because if you follow statistics, that's logically sound. It's a logical reason to why you should do it. It's because you have statistics. See you there, bro. I'm not gonna come to school until like 11. Hopeful, optimistic, calm, confident. Okay. Alright. Yeah, mixed feelings here, bruh. I don't know. It's a pretty good thing to analyze, though. Appeal to logic. Appeal to logic. Make it relatable. Make it relatable. Hold on. What's up? What's up? What's up? Wait, what happened to the audio? That's hella quiet. Okay, if I have to go to school at 11, I'm gonna go shower at 9. What am I connected to on Bluetooth? What is 4? Is that my phone? What? Okay. Back to the point, I think. Let's go back to the main thing. I like this one. I would be happy if I got this one. But I would have to force my brain to think of 3 topic sentences that are good. Join my Patreon. Is there no question? Oh man, I'm already sleepy. Maybe I should just go to school. Is that the Dalai Lama? What's the Maha? Oh, make America healthy again. Honestly, might be a paper one on like making America healthy again. Might genuinely be that. No one is watching right now. 1 person watching right now. Oh, this is awkward. Honestly, you know what? I'm bored. Who wants to go back and watch? Watch the funny things that happened yesterday. It's when Pooh came in the call and started like Pooh's dad started yapping in the call. Alright, hold on, browser. I want you to pause. Try and pause this. why you come Brook in to check on me. I was about to go watch my old videos. It was so funny yesterday over here. Like Pooh started like talking, like his dad started saying, "Hey, Don, itong bayan kuni," and stuff like this. Very funny. 12 subscribers. Who's my 12 subscribers? Why do I have 12 subscribers? I couldn't even see. Wait, let me reload. Subscribe to me. Was it like type or something? I don't know. Thank you for 12 subscribers, everybody. I'm gonna change this. 12 subscribers. Okay, we're gonna look at another text because Gian is here. We have to lock in paper 1. We're gonna do this one. Once we're done with this, I'm gonna go shower and maybe I'll come. No, I'm gonna come to school at 11. I don't want to come right now. Okay. This following transcript is from the podcast The Happiness Lab, hosted by Dr. Laurie Santos, professor of psychology at Yale University. This is my friend Jamil Zaki. The music is kind of loud. I wonder is Jin actually still watching? There's no way he's actually still watching. He's at school. Imagine like Jin's at school and then he pulls up and he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, let's all watch Bun live," and then opens it on the massive screen at school. That would be really embarrassing. Don't do that, by the way. Let's look at this paper one. This following transcript is from the podcast The Happiness Lab, hosted by Dr. Laurie Santos, professor of psychology. Good luck, psychology students. Building empathy in a fractured world. Transcript. Feeling you belong to a group can be great, but it also has a darker side, letting us down to have hatred bites people with different and decent background. That's like the psychology of crowds. Is this like a podcast? Oh, it's a podcast. Oh, I hope I hope no one else, I hope you're not streaming my stream to the massive screen at school and letting everybody watch me study. That'd be really embarrassing. When Jamil taught his Becoming Kinder class at Stanford, he gave students respect. This is like psychology related. Anybody having psychology right now, it's like, would be good to read this. Alright, so it's a commentary on this is kind of like the main thesis here, no? 2 viewers. Thank you, Penguinjas, for showing Tam and Okim my thingy. I feel like transcripts are like harder to like, it's like less like straightforward. When you get like an infographic, you can like split into very clearly what your 3 points are. When it's like transcript, you actually have to like read and go through everything. Racist Facebook posting. How and to what effect is empathy presented in the text? Well, that's good. We're gonna focus on empathy. Right, it's kind of hard to like think of 3 main things because I'm not really locked in. Empathy is like a skill where there are lots of things that we can do to cultivate empathy in ourselves and others. When Jamil taught us Becoming, he's doing an empathy challenge that demonstrated. So they're emphasizing the importance. They're underscoring the importance of empathy. Underscoring the importance of empathy. Yeah, that is weird. Underscoring the importance of empathy. These story sharing conversations went better than expected. They're saying that like they want to break the bias. They want to say that like um, when you have hard conversations with people you disagree with, you open up more, and that creates empathy. That fosters a community where you can like empathize with one another. Fair, pretty good. Is Zaki the? No, wait. Oh yeah, Zaki is the professor, so he's the one. What's a Pollyanna? Pollyanna is a term derived from a children's book by the same name. It's an excessively blindly optimistic person. You can choose empathy. It's funny, war for kindness, that's kind of like a oxymoron. It's a juxtaposition. I just want to comment on that. Put that down, maybe I can use that somewhere. I'm being called. Why am I being called? Hold on, let me analyze. I'm surprised not a lot of people get empathy is good for us. Dude, what is going on? Hold on guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I just realized the entire time my mic wasn't on. That's kind of embarrassing. I don't know, mixed feelings about it. Yeah, highlighting. Okay, so my overarching message is the underscore is how and to what effect. How and to what effect. Empathy. You might want to phrase your thesis as like, empathy is presented as important, as declining. Empathy is presented as a declining, yet ever so more important concept in the world. I said that like the author intends to underscore the importance of empathy in a world that is in decline of it, but that's not really following the question. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Like the author intends to underscore the importance of empathy in a world that is in decline of it, but that's not really following the X. Okay, let's lock in. But it's also, I think at the beginning they use a lot of like they're saying that like there's an increase in disconnection. I feel like that's something that they've talked about. Okay, well if I had 5 minutes to like think of it, I would say through. I think ethos, like the fact that Jamil Zaki is a professor, that's kind of like really good already. But if that's one, that's really broad and kind of limited. It's broad and narrow at the same time. Because you can talk about literally everything he says, and his role as like a credible professor. But at the same time, you're not really saying anything. You're just saying, you know, he's using Jamil Zaki because it's credible. That's not really like good. Because Dr. Laurie Santos is also like, she's also a doctor, so, or he, Dr. Laurie Santos. Is that whatever? I'm not gonna assume anything. I don't know. I'm honestly too lazy to go through everything. Oh, that's good enough, bro. That's good enough. No one really cares. Who followed me, dude? I genuinely, why doesn't it appear? doesn't appear. How to check subscribers. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, subscriber. Subscriber Kim Lal. I don't know who that is. Oh, what? Oh, bro, my Spanish ad. Can I watch it? The color grading in this thing is freaking crazy.
Escuchar la radio.
Listen to the radio.
Ahora estoy feliz.
Now I am happy.
Wow, siento que estoy.
Oh, it's my ad for my my personal project. Wait, what the heck am I doing? That's funny as hell. No one is watching. Wow, siento que estoy en el espacio exterior. Wow, tengo suerte. ¿Quieres sentir mejor? Lanzaré mi nuevo 24. I just released my new album. I will release my new album. Include lo-fi, jazz, ambient, chill hop. Oh my, I'm so bald, bro.
Ambiente, chill synthwave y chill hop. Chill boom. Esta incluye música feliz. ¿Quieres estar feliz? ¿Quieres sentir mejor? En 2024 lanzaré mi nuevo álbum. Esta incluye música de lo-fi, suave y jazz, ambiente, chill synthwave y chill hop.
Gracias, en 2024 lanzaré mi nuevo álbum, escucharlo. Go listen to my new album, bro. It's hella embarrassing. Mitochondria, rather will not share anybody. Oh! I just got my... Oh my god, bro, look at this, bro. Actually, look at this, bro. Bro, look at this, bro. Oh my diddy. I'm actually so cooked, bro. Here. Can you see? Oh my god. I should shower and I should go to school. Are there any more key thingies that I can look? I mean, I did this pretty well, but I can't think of key what is it? Key what is it called? How did they start? Any key literary / authorial choices. Right. But if you're looking at this stuff, when you look at an image, it's really hard. It's really easy to pick on key thingies. But for this, you actually have to do the same thing. You have to see conversational dialogue, Anecdotes, I already saw that. Statistics, I already saw that. This is hopeful framing. Contrast between social division and human connection. Accessible and informal language. Use of real-world examples in real situations. Structured progression from problem to solution that appeals to human experiences and well-being. Persistent of empathy as beneficial. Value empathy as a solution to growing social division. Right, that's what I said. I said underscore the importance of empathy in a world that is in decline of it. This one says to value empathy as a solution as to growing social division through the choice of conversational discussion, relatable evidence. The thing is, these are good, but like these are like hella basic. One paragraph on conversational discussion, or you're just gonna talk about like, hey, they use informal language, for example, in this section, in this section, in this section, and that brings it back to that. Sure, good. Relatable evidence brings it back to the thing, but it creates a really boring essay. It should be like, underscores the importance of empathy in a world that is in decline of it. Number one, by highlighting the role of constructive discussions. Number two, by by highlighting the contrast between social division and human connection. And number three, using a structured progression from, and hopeful framing. That's good if you do that. But if you do it like this, you're like stuck with a very like, I don't know, I don't really like it. Let's see. Did I get my email yet? Yes! Okay, I gotta go do this. Hold on, guys.